And it seems like there has been a lot of like feelings of recovering from trickery, or feeling like, that there's some manipulation or some trickery here that you're like recovering from, healing from. And I feel like you're trying your best with the Queen of Cups energy to align yourself. Yeah, I feel like you're not wanting these like wishy-washy offers, but it does show like somebody here. It does show the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And why it's here is because somebody's stuck on the past, okay? Somebody may still be having feelings for you, but I feel like you can't really trust this offer or this what's going on. So I feel like you're still healing from something that still may be surrounding your energy. All right, let's pull out some cards. We have the King of Swords. Whoa. Someone slowly but surely feels like things are a bit stagnant between you. I feel like you're just kind of looking at this person like, I don't know if this is a good choice. We have the Six of Pentacles. All right, so yeah, it looks like there may be other energies involved here, and we also have the Emperor and the Ten of Swords. What is going on? Something's like going back and forth in your energy. Like, is this a wish? Can this be something? But I feel like there's an area of your life where you feel unsatisfied, maybe. I don't know. I feel like you're not really satisfied with a connection, but still overwhelmed with some wish that didn't follow through, but wish it did. So there's still like this hope, but like too much has happened due to the Judgment card, that somebody's not self-aware, takes accountability, or someone's not, they just keep making poor judgment. Yeah, this does feel like okay, so we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then we have two kings here in your energy. And then we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your energy. And it feels like with the Nine of Cups, there is something here where you don't feel satisfied. There's somebody here that may be triggering some emotion. But there's also this manipulating, like emotionally distant energy coming through here with the King of Cups. And then we see this King of Swords coming in, upright. They feel you giving up. I feel like they're still like stuck on you here though. There's an offer, or there's something here lingering. There's feelings lingering here, but it doesn't feel like the right choice. Yeah, see, it's like you're coming in as the Queen of Coins. You're grounding yourself. You're looking at the situation, and you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I can trust this offer. I don't know if I can trust this choice. There's too many like red flags. We also have the Eight of Wands too. A lot of delays in balancing out things, or equal give and take. There's a lot of one-sided relationship in the past too, where you felt defeated. So how could you trust them now and their promises when they could have shown you so many times in the past? I think something flipped. Give me 1 second for their thinking. They're thinking about you. If you are interested in a personal reading here, Virgo, you can, look at them. You can go ahead and click in the description box below, and there'll be a link there so you could go and book a reading with me. But we do have the Three of Cups and the Nine of Coins. I feel like somebody's hiding something from you, or there's like other energies involved, but there's things that are hidden behind the scenes. And I'm going to tell you something. This King of Swords, the one that you saw before, the one that now is the king, the one that you felt tricked by, they are still the King of Swords in the reverse. It's just for some reason they're trying to get to your emotions, or got to your emotions in some way. This could have already happened. They can't let you go. They are very attracted to you here. But also, they don't know what they want. They have no stability in their life. They're not coming in as committal. They're not trying to offer you commitment, but they do want to come through. And I feel there is a warning here. There is a warning. This is like playing with fire with the Tower. There's somebody here that wants to make amends. But the Emperor's here. And when I'm seeing the Emperor coming through in the Tower and the Three of Swords, there's a bit of trying to control how something goes. You have more impact on this person than you realize here, Virgo. But I feel like since the star is here with the magician, there is something here where this person has a hold of your emotions due to trickery and manipulation. And when they act a certain way, like the King of Swords, I feel they just know how to get to you. Like, turn things around. But I feel still you do not trust this energy with that Page of Cups. You still feel like the offer is immature. It's not enough. There's something, like, I don't know if this is some ex, but there's a lot of insecurity and disappointment that this person has brought to your life. And I feel that the Tower is here because it's like you're still trying to heal from somebody. We have the, hello. We have the Queen of Cups. I feel too, just by you listening to your intuition, you're very on point about something here. You seem to be making a very like good decision in the outcome because of this Page of Cups. You're starting to see the immaturity and like all of this stuff where it's like it looks like you're dropping something and accepting and healing from this situation. Like, okay, I'll forgive you, but I'm not going to go back to this karmic cycle with you, this indecisive, your selfish ways, your controlling ways, just because you're attracted to me. Just because, like, what can you give me? Sorry, it's shaky. What can you give me more? Like, yes, the connection is strong, but there's so much dishonesty. There's so much debt that this person still has, like with karma. Things are still not balanced. And just by seeing the Emperor here in the reverse, it's like they're coming in as very immature, very like trying to be this false emperor, like trying to like make it seem like they're this, but they're not. Okay, this can even be like the father of your kids or like father. But the thing is, like with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is like you breaking away from a karmic cycle. I feel like your intuition is literally leading you to accept something here where you're no longer trusting somebody. And even though someone has a hard time letting you go, I feel you're just still have a little bit of hope or attachment to this person that maybe they can be. But in the end, you start seeing something with the Page of Cups and you're like, no, I'm sorry, this is not going to work. I don't need this immature behavior, your back and forth energy, this wishy-washy, like I'm starting to see it again, and boom, it's like I accept this. Like I care, I'm going to heal myself, and I'm going to heal from this big betrayal. And maybe you're forgiving this person and really moving on this time from an energy that betrayed you and hurt you very bad. But I feel like there is some like you don't feel satisfied with somebody. So if you guys are in like talking stages with somebody, or you're like dating someone or with someone, I am seeing two kings. So two kings can represent the like two people. It doesn't always have to be, but there is something where you don't feel emotionally satisfied or connected here, where it doesn't feel like it's a wish. And when that happens, maybe I do see like another energy coming through, but this could be the same person. The King of Cups and the King of Swords. So maybe the King of Swords knows how to get to you, like intellect, like more logically, more like trying to be like that, intelligent person in your life. But emotionally, it's like they know how to manipulate and get to you too. But you don't feel like it's genuine. Okay. I want to get the triggers from this. Ooh, Stonewall. It triggers me deeply when I'm stonewalled. Silence killed the connection for me. So maybe this person goes silent or stops talking. I feel things have become too unfair. Oh my God, these cards just flipped out. I feel things have become too unfair and I cannot deal with it anymore. I felt you had more time for other people than me. You have become too busy for this connection. I feel our passion is gone and many things frustrate me about you and hobby. The amount of attention and money spent on your hobby is affecting our connection. It triggers me. That could be for somebody. But like, it's interesting to see that the stonewalling came through. So there may be like Like, that's like kind of like a punishment. Like, when you don't do what somebody says, then they stonewall you or they punish you to where they become very silent, or they do things on purpose to trigger you, to make you feel abandoned, to make you feel hurt, to make you feel questioning your own self-worth. And I feel like that's what this energy has done. So yeah, it's very hard to trust. And I feel like this is huge. Like, this is emotional. Like, for a lot of you guys, could be like emotional abuse. You know what I mean? Like, oh. I gave into temptation, jealous, and possessive. And friends or family disapprove of this connection. I'm planning to reach out to you soon. You deserve better than me. Deep down, you do deserve better than them. Yeah, it looks like there's some type of tower moment, temptation. So there's a warning with that tower. But the Queen of Cups comes in on top. The confession is, my mask keeps me safe. I need to fake my feelings. I cannot give you what you want or deserve. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure I can meet your expectation. The pressure is too much for me. Okay, something could be happening here with certain things. But first, this one just wanted to fly out. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm overthinking everything. What will everyone else think? This is one of the untold messages, like what they're not telling you. But with the Queen of Cups, that's very strong, and you're coming it up in your energy, and you're coming it up on top. Like, you are a healer. You are psychic. You have to know that. You are very psychic. You know how to kind of separate from your past trauma to what's your intuition, what's a trauma response. You know how to separate that. You're very in tune with energies. And I feel here it's like you're following what your emotions are telling you, and it's like, hey, we could only go up from here. I need to accept this. I need to, like, forgive and move forward. You don't have to tell them you forgive them, but kind of like make peace with something so you can move on emotionally, and you become more resilient from this regardless, and much stronger. But it's like, something here is when you're at the acceptance stage. A lot of you guys could be at the acceptance stage. You're the missing puzzle. Look at this person wants to plan out to reach you. I know that I want you in my life. I'm working on making the proper plans. They're like, it's weird because they're like planning, and they're planning out to reach you. You're the missing puzzle piece that makes me feel that I'm right where I belong. I'm telling you the truth. You can trust my words. I don't know what else happened between us. If you're confused, I'm confused too. I'm trying to make a very difficult decision, and it involves you. Okay. Let's get some angel messages in here. Avoid being manipulated, Spirit said. Don't drink it. It says drink me. 666 manipulation. Avoid being manipulated. There's a warning here, okay? You know what that is. You're very intuitive. You know who that is. You know what it is. Wait for someone special. Yeah, wait for someone special. It's coming. And living in a dream world. Spirit's like, wake up. You're whole. Holiness. I love this. There's 3 doves here. And it says holiness. You're whole. You're already whole within yourself. And it's so funny because this person thinks of you that way. They think of you as whole. They think of you as someone who is independent, who is strong, who's abundant, who's vibrant, who can take care of their own. And it's like, but now, like, with manipulation, it's like, nope, you're not gonna be able to manipulate me either now. They're seeing you very strong. They're seeing you very, like, very abundant within yourself. But they have a hard time letting you go. This could maybe making them feel more attracted to you too, because you're not, the karmic bond just kind of switched over like that. And it says abusive relationship right here, but we're gonna go ahead and leave that there. But I'm just saying, like, it feels like there is an acceptance stage for you. And Spirit's saying, avoid being manipulated. There is someone more better. Wait for someone special. Living in a dream will, like, wake up. It's time to really wake up from this situation. And I feel that that's what you're doing. That's why it's here. Okay? And you're whole within yourself. You're holy. You have pure intentions. You're a good person. So I'm going to leave this here for you. I do hope this message did help you, Virgo, and bring in